What was the best, do you know who I am, moment you've experienced? I'm a trauma surgeon at a major hospital. Last week, I was grabbing coffee and scrubs when this guy in an expensive suit started choking at a nearby table. I immediately stepped in to help, but his business partner pushed me away saying, "Back off, we don't need some nurse making this worse." I tried explaining I'm a doctor, but he kept blocking me. "Listen, honey, my friend needs a real doctor, not someone who empties bedpans." Meanwhile, his friend is turning blue. I'm watching someone potentially die because of this idiot's assumptions. The guy kept yelling at me to get the hospital administrator to find a male doctor, anything except let me help. His friend is literally gasping for air, making these horrible choking sounds, and this moron is more concerned about my gender than his friend's life. I tried to push past him twice, but he physically blocked me both times. Other customers started gathering around, some filming with their phones. One elderly woman even tried to tell him I was trying to help, but he snapped at her too. "Ma'am, I appreciate the concern, but we need medical professionals here, not good Samaritans." His friend collapsed to his knees, face completely purple now. I'm screaming that I'm a surgeon, showing my hospital badge, but this guy just won't listen. He's calling 911, demanding they send real doctors immediately. The coffee shop barista even tried to vouch for me, saying she'd seen me come in wearing surgical scrubs for months. But this guy just dismissed her completely, saying, "These people will say anything for attention." A man at another table stood up and said he recognized me from the local news when I'd saved a car accident victim last month. The suit guy actually told him to sit down and mind his own business. I could see his friend starting to lose consciousness. This was becoming a life or death situation, and I was running out of time to help. The choking victim's lips were turning black and his eyes were rolling back. That's when the hospital's chief of medicine walked into the coffee shop for his usual afternoon espresso. The suit guy immediately ran to him yelling, "Doctor, thank God. My friend is choking and this nurse won't leave us alone." The chief looked confused, then his eyes went wide. "That's Dr. Martinez. She's our head of trauma surgery and literally the best person in this building to save your friend. She's performed over 3,000 emergency procedures." The guy's face went completely white as I pushed past him. Got the obstruction cleared using the Heimlich maneuver in about 30 seconds. His friend immediately started breathing normally, coughing up the piece of steak that almost killed him. The whole coffee shop erupted in applause, but suit guy couldn't even look at me. He just kept apologizing to the chief, not me, saying things like, "I had no idea," and "She looked so young." The chief wasn't having it. Dr. Martinez graduated top of her class from Johns Hopkins and completed her residency at Mayo Clinic. She's also published over 40 research papers. Maybe next time, don't assume someone's qualifications based on their appearance. The choking victim, now breathing normally, was absolutely mortified by his colleague's behavior. He grabbed my hand and thanked me repeatedly, saying his wife and kids were everything to him. The best part? Turns out they were pharmaceutical reps from Henderson Pharmaceuticals trying to get a meeting with our hospital board. They'd been pursuing this contract for months, worth $12 million apparently. The chief pulled out his phone right there and called the hospital administrator. "Cancel the Henderson Pharmaceuticals meeting permanently. We don't do business with people who endanger lives due to prejudice and stupidity." I could hear the guy's boss screaming through the phone when he had to call and explain why they lost the biggest contract of the year, because he wouldn't let a woman doctor save his colleague's life. The entire coffee shop was now staring at him with complete disgust. People were shaking their heads, and I heard someone say, "What an absolute moron." His friend, the one who almost died, was furious. He thanked me again and told his partner he was requesting a transfer to a different team. Turns out he has 2 daughters in medical school and was absolutely disgusted by the whole situation. The barista gave me my coffee for free and said she'd never seen someone's karma hit them that fast before. Sometimes the universe has perfect timing, and jerks get exactly what they deserve.